Hello and welcome to the Dutching channel. It's Wednesday the 1st of May 2024 and it's approaching 9:30 in the morning, and we're now going to put up the selections for today's meeting at Brighton. Now we've already put up Ascot, let's have a look what the others were, forgotten already, Wolverhampton and Pontefract, and we've still got Kempton to come after Brighton. So first of all, we're going to look through the Brighton card. There's a couple of non-runners as we go through. In the 540, we've got Toy Soldier and Isla Bella. And that's basically it for now. So we're going back into my sheet here, and we're going to start off with our first betting race, which is going to be the Brighton 505. Our top selection in this race is going to be Say You'll Never, and in Matchbook we'll use that for the prices. You can see that the price at the moment is 5.5 currently, and stakes of £18.18 would return us £100. And our second selection is Piper's Fault. This is currently 5.8, and stakes of £17.24 would return us £100. And our third selection, Panonica, and Panonica is 5.1. And let's see how much money we've got left after those first two bets. That leaves us £14.58. So we can't put on the maximum, and that means now we've staked £50. So let's go back to Brighton for the 505. Say You'll Never and Piper's Fault. One of those two would return us £100, and Panonica would be the lesser amount. We will do a recap after this meeting, so we'll tell you what returns you'll get on your last selection. And 10 Club there, the favourite, we've got to come last, so that's another favourite we've got right out the back. Doesn't mean they're going to finish there, but we'll certainly find that out later on this evening. Now we're going to move into the Brighton 610. We've got 9 go to post here, and our top selection in this race is going to be Darrock. Right, and Darrock, that's currently trading at 14. So stakes of £7.14 would return us £100. And our second selection is Time Bar. And Time Bar, that is 8.8. And stakes of £11.36 would return us £100. And our third selection is Miss I Done. And Miss I Done is the outsider at 29. Stakes of £3.45 would return us £100. And Let's Get 'em is our fourth in, and this is currently 8. And stakes of £12.50 would return us £100. And our fifth selection is Dandy Prince. And Dandy Prince, that's trading at 11. So stakes of £9.09 would return us £100. And our stakes so far are £43.55. That leaves us £6.45. And our next selection there is the favourite, and this is currently at 3.4. And this is Juan Torrena. So wanted £29.41, but only got £6.45. So that's the stakes of £50 for that. And the Brighton 610, we've got 5 running for us. Darrock, Time Bar, Miss I Done, Let's Get 'em, and Dandy Prince. One of those 5 would return us £100, and Juan Torrena would be the lesser amount. Moving into our third betting race there. This is the Brighton 645, and our top selection here is going to be Gilbert. So let's open up the next betting race. And Gilbert, that's currently trading at 6.6. Stakes of £15.15 would return us £100. And our second selection would be Long Cool. And Long Cool is 29. So stakes of £3.45 would return us £100. And our third selection, Crypto's Dream. And Crypto's Dream, that's on 7.2. So stakes of £13.89 would return us £100. And Irizumi would be our fourth selection. And this is currently 8.8. And that would be stakes of £11.36 would return £100. And let's just quickly see what we've staked here. £43.85 leaves £6.15. And our fifth selection would be Angel on High. And Angel on High is currently 9. And that would have been stakes of £11 plus, but we've only got £6.15, so that would be our maximum stake there. So all of them added together would be £50. So the Brighton 645, we've got 4 running for us: Gilbert, Long Cool, Crypto's Dream, and Irizumi. So one of those 4 would return us £100. And Angel on High would be the lower amount. Into our fourth betting race at Brighton. This is now going to be the 715. And our top selection here would be Local Bay. So the 715 there. Local Bay, that's currently trading at 24. So stakes of £4.17 would return us £100. Our second selection would be Comedian Leader, and that's another outsider. This one is 38. Stakes of £2.63 would return us £100. And Otago is our third in. This is currently at 6. And stakes of £16.67 would return us £100. And our fourth selection is Uncle Dick. And Uncle Dick, this is 4.1. And stakes of £24.39 would return £100. And stakes there now £47.86. That's going to leave £2.14 left. And our next selection is 8 Mile, and that is currently 11. So that would be our final selection and stakes there of £50. So going back then to the Brighton 715, we got 4 running for us: Local Bay, Comedian Leader, Otago, and Uncle Dick. One of those 4 would return us £100, and 8 Mile would be the lower amount. And into our fifth and final race there, the betting side of it, we've got the 745. And our top selection in the 745 is Piran here. Could have been Piranha, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but we'll stick with Piran here. And there is a non-runner in that last race, which we didn't have beforehand. That's Bally Bay Moonshiner. So we'll just go back and take this out. I don't think it would have been a bet. It looks like it would have been too far down anyway. So let's have a look again at our number one selection here. Piranha is the outsider at 48. Stakes of £2.08 would return £100. Then we've got Brazen Diamond, which is 21. So stakes of £4.75 would return us £100, or £4.76. Then our third selection is Mudlahim, and Mudlahim, that seems to be favourite at 3.65. Stakes of £27.40 would return us £100, and our fourth selection would be Outreach. And Outreach, that's currently at 4.7. So we'll need to add up those first three first of all, which come to £34.24, leaving us £15.76, which would be our maximum stake on our fourth selection, and that would be £50 stakes. So the Brighton 745, the last race, Piranha, Brazen Diamond, Mudlahim, one of those three would return £100, and Outreach would be the lesser amount. So that's the 5 races we're going to be covering at Brighton. We'll go back to the start of that. The 505, we got 2 running for us, Say You'll Never and Piper's Fault. One of those 2 would return us £100, and Panonica, £14.58 times the price there of 5.1 would return us £74.35, so we would have 3 profit in there. Then into the 610, we got 5 running for us, Darrock, Time Bar, Miss Iden, Let's Get 'em, Dandy Prince. One of those 5 would return us £100, and Juan Torrena, £6.45 stake on our last selection, times 3.4 for the price, and that would return us £21.93. So it would be, just over 20 quid, but it's better to get some money back than nothing. Then in the 645, we've got 4 running for us, Gilbert, Long Call, Crypto's Dream, and Irizumu. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Angel on High, £6.15 stakes, times 9 SP, would give us a return of £55.35, so it would be money back and a little bit more. And then moving on to the 715, we've got 4 running for us, Local Bay, Comedian Leader, Otago, and Uncle Dick. One of those 4 would return us £100, and 8 Mile at £2.14 times the SP there of 11 would return us £23.54. So not far short of half our money back, and we've still got 4 running for us. And into the last race, the 745, we've got 3 running for us, Piranha, Brazen Diamond, and Mudlahim. One of those 3 would return £100, and Outreach would have £15.76 stakes, times 4.7, for the price. That would return £74.07, so there would be a profit on the final selection. So that's Brighton completed. As I said, we've got Ascot, Pontefract and Wolverhampton. These are already uploaded. I'm going to be doing Kempton next. And if you wanted to find out how to do this system yourself, I uploaded a tutorial late last night, so you will be able to see where all these figures come from and how to produce them and how to pick your winners. But at the moment, the average we're picking winners is most probably 1 in 2. So it's a very good strike rate. And yesterday profited us £254. So we're doing quite well the later stages of April. So let's hope we can turn this round now in May and start producing profits. I hope you had a good day yesterday as well, like I did. And if not, follow the selections in today. The top selections have been coming in quite a bit recently and at half decent prices. So that's it for the Brighton card, and we'll be back in the results show tonight. So good luck for this afternoon, whatever you're playing.